Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Girly Nerd Podcast. On today's episode, I am joined again by my friend Rachel of
Hi,
Rachel's
Merry
Reviews.
Christmas.
Yeah, she's from Rachel's Reviews and Hallmarkies Podcast.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for being my guest again. If you haven't checked out our previous episode, we ranked our favorite Cinderella movies. So I will
That was
link
really
that
fun.
I will link that in the description below. But on today's episode, we are ranking our favorite classic Christmas movies. And by classic, I mean anything made before 1980. So if you're watching this and you see something that you're like, well, where's this movie? Where's this movie? It was probably made after 1980.
Yes. And we
So
talked
that's
about
really,
it on Hallmarkies podcast. So
yeah.
we
Yes,
can
we
still
just did
hear
that.
those. Yes.
So before we get into our top five, both of us, I believe, has a few honorable mentions of classic Christmas films. What are some of yours?
Yeah. So one of mine would be Holiday Affair.
Mm.
And I think this one really set a lot of you could say it's a ancestor to a lot of Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
And I mean Robert Mitchum is so funny in this movie, and I love at the end when he says, the other guy that she's been seeing, and he says, I couldn't love him more if he was my own brother, but sorry. So that whole speech is hilarious, and it's a lot of fun.
That's one of my honorable mentions as well.
Yeah.
I really like Holiday Affair. Yeah, it's definitely a precursor to any modern rom-com Hallmark movie. The setup and premise of it. For anyone who's listening who doesn't know this movie, Janet Leigh, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Janet Leigh plays a widow who has a young son named Timmy.
Who's very eager. He's a
very he's so cute. Oh my God, he's so cute. And all he wants is a train for Christmas. And she is like they used to have these things called comparison shoppers where she would
like
go
a secret shopper.
Yeah, she would go to stores and like check out the prices. And she they're not supposed to sell these things to comparison shoppers, but Robert Mitchum does, and he loses his job because of it, and she feels so bad. And then the little boy sees the train and misunderstands and thinks it's for him, and then Wendell Corey plays someone that Janet Leigh is seeing, who's a perfectly nice man. There's nothing wrong with him whatsoever.
Yeah.
But she just has this spark with Robert Mitchum instantly. And it was really nice to see him in a role like this because he hardly ever made romances and stuff. He was like noir, serious, Western.
But he plays it kind of serious, which makes it sort of funny. The way that he plays it.
Good.
Oh yeah, he's good. It just makes it funny because
yes, kind of deadpan. Yeah,
I couldn't love Phil or whatever his name is, Bob. I couldn't love him more if he was my own brother.
Yeah, and it's like when they give the toast.
And
he's like, Carl's great, but I think you should marry me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when he says that. I couldn't love him more if he was my own brother.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. It's a good one. I like it all. I mean, I would say other honorable mentions. For some reason, I just was not thinking when I made up my list, both modern and classic. I just was not thinking Christmas Carol. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I would definitely like the Elster Sims Christmas Carol. I love that one. There's a lot of really great ones over the years that I could include. I also would include the animated short of Grinch. That one's really good. The Great Boris Karloff song.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. It's great. So that would be some of my honorable mentions.
Do you have any more? No?
No, that'd be good.
Okay. I have a couple more. So one is Charlie Brown Christmas, which I love.
Mhm.
I would honestly, it could almost be in my top 5, but because it's just a TV short, I didn't put it in my top 5. But I adore it. It's like the Great Pumpkin. It's so sweet and heartwarming. I love Linus so much and his little
Yeah.
speech on the
Yeah,
stage.
it's so good. I actually
And
have that as my number 5, so
okay,
yeah.
I'm sure you've noticed this, but I
The
love
great
the
music.
yeah, I love the part when he's on stage and in that moment he drops the blanket.
Yeah.
He drops his security blanket. I'm like, that's a kind of subtle, powerful kind of thing
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Because even if you weren't religious, like, I would think that most anybody could appreciate Linus expressing
Yeah.
what he believes, and it's like an authentic moment, and it really captures what the I mean, to use the cliche, the spirit of the season is supposed to be about.
Yeah. Yeah. And sweet Charlie Brown, he's tries so hard. Nothing ever goes right. But I love that the end. Um, it's like they still get a little dig in there. Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did pick a nice tree.
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
very
and
good.
then my other one is it's sort of a twofer. So I have the Shop Around the Corner slash
Oh, I love that one.
In the Good Old Summertime, because that's the musical version of it. The Shop Around the Corner is better of the two.
Well, I mean, Good Old Summertime, that's not Christmas, though.
Oh, it is. Don't the title is like a misnomer. It takes place almost all at Christmas time, despite that
Does?
title.
I haven't seen that one in a long time. I mean, that's my least favorite of the perfumery movies, but yeah, I mean, it just because they have no chemistry. I don't
Oh, you don't
think.
think so? Oh, I
No, I
do.
don't think at all. I don't think they have any
Well,
chemistry.
I'm a big Van Johnson fan, so I really like him, and
Uh-huh.
I like her in the movie. But the Shop Around the Corner is better, obviously,
Oh yeah.
because who can
Have
beat
you
Jimmy
ever
Stewart?
seen have you ever seen the Broadway musical She Loves Me?
Yes, I loved
Oh,
it. Yeah,
so
it was
good.
good. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just a winning formula. The perfumery story,
Mhm.
it just works. The idea of two people falling in love over their letters, but
Yes.
they hate each other in real life. That is a great idea for a
Mhm.
story. It's just good.
Yeah, 'cause love You've Got Mail. That's my favorite
I
rom-com
do
ever.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
so good.
it's so well done, and,
Uh-huh.
Shop Around the Corner, I could do without some of this, seriousness, but it's fine. I still
Yeah,
love
I
the
mean,
film.
yeah, I mean, that's why I would have You Got Mail ahead of it, just because
Yeah,
the suicide is a little, it does
that's a
feel a
little
little bit,
that's pretty
it's,
dark.
it is pretty dark. I do agree with you there, but it's still, oh, it's still a wonderful movie. I love it. Yeah, good pick, good pick. And so I already said my number 5 was Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay, so
So
what is your number 5?
my number 5 is Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, so we talked about that.
Okay, so then I'll do my number 5 is, The Bishop's Wife
Yeah.
with Cary Grant and Loretta Young. This is my mom's favorite Christmas movie. She loves it so much, and I love Cary Grant. This is one of my favorite Cary Grant films. It has such a I love black and white. There's something about black and white Christmas movies have a different kind of feel, and
Yeah,
it's
there's
lovely.
definitely a nostalgia
Yeah,
with
it's
those black and
lovely
white
and
ones.
heartfelt, and
Mhm.
um, so I feel
I
like
mean,
this
that's
is. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, it's an interesting one because he really isn't the romantic lead.
No,
It's
no,
not
not
what
at
you
all.
expect from Cary Grant.
But I like that. I like that switch
Mhm.
because, well, one, the funny behind the scenes behind it is that initially him and David Niven, their roles were reversed, and they started
Mhm.
filming it, and they're like, "This isn't working," and then they switch parts, and
Which would make sense.
it works so much better, and You could see that Cary Grant obviously has affection for Loretta Young's character, but he's like, I'm an angel, and this is not what I'm here for. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And it's one of those movies that it has such a strong presence of, faith and the meaning of Christmas, but it's not like heavy-handed or preachy. It's just natural and just is, and in a way that a lot of older movies used to handle faith and Christianity and religion. And I really miss the way this movie. I really miss that in the way this movie feels in that regard. And it gives me just this warm feeling every time I watch it.
I think you'd like Best Christmas Pageant Ever. I think that's the one that would convince you. I really do. I mean, and I actually like the Denzel Whitney one, the remake.
It's okay. Denzel Washington is fine. It's Whitney Houston. She's like a mediocre actress. So.
Well, I like her. I like her pretty good, and just the music is so great.
Oh, all the gospel music and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's incredible.
Nice.
So, okay. Well, my number 4 is Miracle on 34th Street. So sweet. That it's actually like such a good rom-com. It's very swoony by the end.
Yes.
It's very good chemistry between them. And, what have I done? kind of thing. And a rare Christmas movie to win an Oscar.
Yeah, for Edmund Gwenn. And he's so great.
So, yeah, classic.
So, okay. For anyone watching, we had some technical difficulties and had to switch recording. So this is why the picture looks different. But we are back talking about Miracle on 34th Street was your number 4?
My number 3. You're 4. Yeah, 4.
Yes.
Yeah, 4.
Miracle on 34th Street is my number 1 classic Christmas movie of all time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love this movie. I've seen it so many times since I was a child. It's one of my mom's favorites, like The Bishop's Wife, but it's one she introduced me to, both my parents, at a young age. And yeah, like The Bishop's Wife, it has this sort of this unmistakable, wholesome, cozy feel because it's in black and white. And
yeah, don't watch the colorized one.
Oh my God, no.
Don't.
Oh, that's horrendous.
Don't watch the colorized one.
Oh, that's like sacrilegious in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree. I love Natalie Wood and her faces, like, you don't believe. No, I don't believe. And she's such a natural actor, even as a child. And it has that nice romance aspect to it. And I love Maureen O'Hara. So beautiful and such warmth to her. And
even when she's icy, there's something. Yeah.
But she has this beautiful warmth with Natalie Wood when she's hugging her and she's like, I think Mr. Kringle really is Santa, and she's like, I think he might be right. And it has such beautiful messages about, I lost my train of thought.
But it's just the messages about faith and not giving up on people and all of that. It's really nice. So.
Yeah. And I actually, even though it's from the 90s, so it doesn't count, I do really enjoy the remake. I think it's very good. Another sweet rom-com. I think the original is better, but I do love the remake. I think it's very well done. That one it has this beautiful sheen to it and like this glow that I think is really lovely. So that one feels a little bit more fantastical and the original feels more grounded
I can see that.
and tangible. But I do love in the remake, I do love Dylan McDermott. He's
what's interesting is that rom-coms in general as a genre have a way higher positive track record for remakes than I think any other genre.
That's true. Yeah.
They really are, whether it's The Parent Trap or whether it's, it's Father of the Bride, or whether it's
Yeah.
I mean, there you've got Mail.
Mhm.
There's a lot of really good rom-com remakes.
But the only other thing I want to say about Miracle on 34th Street is that, like you said, Edmund Gwenn, he won Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars, and that's so nice playing Santa Claus. But Natalie Wood, because she was quite young, she thought he was the real Santa at first when they were making the movie. And then I think her little heart was broken at the wrap party when she's like, "Oh, he's not Santa. He looks different."
That's
But
funny.
I found that so precious, and his rapport with her is so wonderful when he's trying to teach her to use her imagination. Be a monkey, uh, and when he's singing the little song, and then he blows the bubble gum and it gets stuck in his beard. It's so
Yeah,
charming. I adore this movie. That's why it's my number one.
very good pick.
So are we on to
So we
your
just did
three?
my four. So you're on. So it's yours next.
Oh, my number four. Okay. My number four is It's a Wonderful Life.
So I have that at three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, some people may like question where I have it as far as like ranking wise, but this is favorite. What do you
Hmm.
enjoy watching the most?
Uh-huh.
So it's probably the best movie, but as
Yeah.
far as like favorite, I rank it a little lower just because it skews more serious. So, and it's heavier, so you have to be in the mood to watch it.
Yeah.
Um, because it gets, dark where he's contemplating taking his own life. But I mean, it's quintessential Jimmy Stewart, quintessential Frank Capra, so profound and so moving, so beautifully acted. I mean, it's one of Jimmy Stewart's greatest performances. I mean,
Hmm.
I would have given him an Oscar for this movie.
I mean, I think it is one of the finest films that's Hollywood has ever produced. Just films. I'm
Yes,
Christmas films.
yes.
And I think that just the core message of
Hmm.
everybody has value, everybody
Yes,
matters is just beautiful. And so many iconic scenes, like the Merry Christmas movie house, like
yes.
all that stuff. Merry Christmas saving and loans. I mean, gosh, if they had just let this man go on vacation one time, like so much anguish would have been solved.
I know. The end is obviously the most famous part, but for a good reason. It's so iconic. I mean, I feel like if you don't, I mean, not everyone cries at movies, but if you don't at least feel something, maybe you don't have a heart because
Yeah.
it's so profound and moving. And you're right. It's about how every single person has value, no matter who you are. And the beginning of that movie when it's showing them as a child and he makes his ear bleed, and I'm like, oh, that gets to me. And I love his chemistry with Donna Reed. It is
Yeah.
so good. And
Well, especially
yeah,
the scene on the phone.
yes,
Yeah, it's really
yes.
good.
I mean, you can feel it's like
Yeah,
palpable.
really
And
good.
I'm like, people underestimate that kind of chemistry. The people that talk about chemistry, they're lots of times they're just thinking about kissing or something. But
Right.
but no, I mean, this is like you could feel the tension and electricity in that scene, and it's so chaste, but you feel it. And
Yeah.
there's like a behind the scenes story of I think this is the first time he kissed someone since he'd returned home from war and started making movies again. He hadn't kissed anyone.
Mm,
So there's a lot of feeling there. Like um a double sort of feeling for Jimmy Stewart in that part. And I always think about Friends when they're trying to get Phoebe to watch movies to help. Uh, she's like, "It's a Wonderful Life. It's a sucky life." They're like, "Well, didn't she watch the end?" She's like, "No, I stopped because everything was terrible." I'm like, "You gotta watch the end of the movie." And yeah, it's so good. I mean, probably Frank Capra it's his most famous movie, but I do think it's his best movie. by far. Yeah.
I mean,
he has a lot of great movies, but
it's tough because he does have a lot of great movies. I'm actually going to mention another one of his on my list.
Very good. Yeah.
But yeah, he has so many great ones. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and It Happened One Night. And,
I mean, yeah, they're all so good.
So good. It's tough, but it's a great film. It's very, very good. So yeah, I had on my list, and next up on my list. So let me just go right up to the next one. My number 2. So I have Meet John Doe. That's my other Capra film.
Yeah, that's great.
And I think that this is very underappreciated. I just never hear it get talked about as one of the great Hollywood classics, and I just love it. It's about this. So it's about this journalist, and she's trying to make like an impact. So she writes this fake letter to the editor, this fake letter, and that from this John Doe, calling out what's going on and how frustrated he is, and that he's going to commit suicide, and because he's so upset about what's going on. And so then they start kind of writing back and forth, and then these fake letters, and Gary Cooper plays this actor that they hire to, because it becomes so popular, hires to be John Doe. And Barbara Stanwyck, she's the one who writes the initial letter, and it's just really good. It's a really good movie, and I think that the final speech that he gives on Christmas is one of the great Hollywood speeches. That he says that he says in the speech, he says that to most of you, your neighbor is a stranger, a guy with a barking dog and a high fence around him. Now you can't be a stranger to any guy that's on your own team. So tear down the fence that separates you. Tear down the fence, and you'll tear down a lot of hates and prejudices. Tear down all the fences in the country, and you'll really have teamwork. I know a lot of you are saying to yourself, he's asking for a miracle to happen. He's expecting people to change all of a sudden. Well, you're wrong. It's no miracle. It's no miracle because they see it happen every year. And so do you at Christmas time. There's something swell about the spirit of Christmas, to see what it does to people, all kinds of people. Now, why can't that spirit, that same warm Christmas spirit, last the whole year round? Gosh, if it ever did, if each and every John Doe would make that spirit last 365 days out of the year, we'd develop such a strength, we'd create such a tidal wave of goodwill that no human force could stand against it. Yes, sir, my friends, the meek can only inherit the earth when the John Doe start loving their neighbor. You better start right now. Don't wait till the game is called on account of darkness. Wake up, John Doe. You're the hope of the world.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that great?
That's so good. Yeah.
So good. So I just really recommend it. I watched it when I had an old podcast because it was on Criterion channel, and I just loved it, and I wish that it was more popular.
I watched it for the first time a couple years ago. I'd never seen it. It's one that I feel like people forget for sure, as far as like his most famous movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And it deserves much more.
It really does. Right. And if you want to watch it, it is available all over the place. It's on Tubi, it's on Fandango, it's on Pluto TV, Amazon Prime. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse to not watch it.
It's so good. Yeah. It's very really profound. Yeah.
Really good. And I think seriously underappreciated. So
I think we're on to
that's my number 2. Although I'm not like married to my order. I just
sure.
put them on. So.
We're at my number 3. That is Christmas in Connecticut.
Okay. So that's my number 1.
Okay.
Because this was really the ancestor to the Hallmark movie.
Yes.
The big lie, and the screwball antics, and the romance, and I mean, it's so funny. It still is funny to this day. Every time she has a different baby, I crack up.
Yes. So and she keeps calling it like the gender. I mean, this is like the the blueprint, I would say, for
Yeah.
so many rom-coms, for definitely for the
Yeah.
Hallmark movie. It's so good. If people haven't seen it, Barbara Stanwyck is just she's wonderful. So
And it's a
sweet, so
very
funny.
tricky thing
Yeah.
that they pull off because they could all feel creepy. Like when they do have you ever seen the Schwarzenegger remake?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Well, it's kind of interesting just on like a, I don't know. It's sort of just interesting to see what they do. It's far inferior, but it's just kind of an oddity. It's sort of interesting, but he doesn't get rid of the ick factor in that the original manages to do, because if you think about it, like, I mean, not only is she lying to this soldier, this decorated hero, but she's telling him that she's married and he's kind of making the moves, and that it could feel really icky, and it does in the 1992. So it's a very tricky thing they pull off.
It is, but they handle it really well.
They do, yeah.
Because it's like they can't help how they're feeling. Yeah. But she's just like,
when it's like he never quite 100% believes that she really, he's
like
kind of always in on it a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. And it helps, I think, that Essie Sakal is sort of like who plays her, well, it's not, I said her uncle, it's not really her uncle. She calls him Uncle Felix. It's like really egging it on. And he kind of almost always plays the same person, but I don't care because he's so cute. He's so great in this movie. So funny. He makes me laugh so much. And so does Sidney Greenstreet. He's hilarious in this movie. My favorite part is when he's following them in the sleigh and then he tumbles down the snow. Yeah. I'm laughing. I'm always laughing at that.
When he's freaking out about the babies.
Yeah.
He's like, they just stole your Mickey.
Yeah. He's still talking even though he hung up the phone.
And I'm just wondering, what is this factory that's running on Christmas Day, like making their people like
what the heck? And then, the baby swallowed a watch. Oh no. Oh, it's so cute, and I love Barbara Stanwyck. She's one of my favorites.
She's great.
She's so good. Yeah. And it has a cozy kind of feel, and I love when they're decorating the tree and they're dancing. And I know it's all filmed on a soundstage, but I feel like you could probably find places in this sort of thing actually in Connecticut. Yeah, for sure. You could.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. So good picks. We had very similar picks.
I think we just have my number 2 left. Is that it?
Which one was your? Okay, yes. What's your number 2?
White Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
White Christmas. White Christmas, I think, is one of the most visually beautiful movies I've ever seen. The color, the saturation of color in this movie is just so stunning. I think it was filmed in what they called VistaVision. So there's something about the quality of the film that has this unmistakable beauty that we've lost. Like movies don't look like this anymore. And I'm like, how can we get movies to look like this still? And I have such an affection for Bing Crosby, especially Bing Crosby singing Christmas music. Yeah. Nothing else calms me down more. I get this, all of a sudden, I just feel so serene and happy when I hear him singing Christmas music. And he's not like he's handsome, but he's not like the typical kind of leading man. But
they kind of lean into that in the story, being like,
in this movie, I'm like, he's so attractive though. In this movie, I mean, I think he is. And Danny Kaye is not the typical leading man, and he's so cute.
You're right. Yeah, he's
so
true.
Cute. And I love all the music. Love the girls, Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen, the sisters.
I mean, there's some parts that are a little outdated, like the minstrel and things like that. But it's still very enjoyable. And if you ever get a chance to see the Broadway musical adaptation, it's really good.
I've seen it twice because I love it so much.
It's so good.
It was so good. Yeah. It was so good. Yeah. Because the people in it were fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. I saw
and they just updated in all the right ways.
Yeah.
You know, they got rid of the outdated stuff,
Yeah.
and it's really good, especially when you get some good dancers.
Yes,
That
the,
makes a big
the
difference.
one in particular that was playing the Danny Kaye role, he was incredible, an
Yeah,
amazing dancer. So good.
yeah,
It was like watching, I felt like I was watching Gene Kelly. He was so good.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but
It's a good
there's
choice.
yeah, as far as the movie, it just has this,
There's great Irving Berlin songs, you
yes,
know.
the great music, this warmth to it. Every time I watch it, I lament that this uh inn, the Columbia Inn, is not real. I want it to be real, and I go, why has no one made the Columbia Inn for real? Because
Yeah,
they would make money. People would go and stay at this place if it
yeah,
looked like this,
right.
with the fire pits and the checkerboard floors and the dining room with the stage. I mean, why has no one made a Columbia Inn? It would be so charming, and
Sure.
I love everything about this movie. And last year I was so happy I got to see it on the big screen.
Nice.
I'd never seen it on the big screen before, and it looked beautiful like that. And
Yeah.
it just makes me feel good when I watch it.
I haven't seen it on the big screen. I have seen It's a Wonderful Life a bunch of times on the big screen. And um, I think that's the only one of these actually that I've seen on the big screen.
It's worth it just because of like I said, the color, like especially the final moments when they're all in there,
The classics, yeah.
the red outfits, and then the snow but comes in behind them. And uh one fun fact that I love about this movie is so I love that the sisters song, and then when Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye are have to pretend to be the sisters, so they're doing
Yeah,
the
it's
lip
very
syncing,
funny.
and
Yeah.
the actors are laughing for real. That's real laughter, and they just kept it in the movie because they just couldn't keep a straight face.
Yeah.
Understandably, it's so funny. And people always talk about White Christmas, that song, but I love the count your blessings instead of sheep
Yeah.
just as much. That's a beautiful, beautiful song. It, like I said, it gives me this, like the warm fuzzies. It's like the movie's like a warm hug.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe it.
Yeah, it's I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
But
very good.
yeah, those are
Yeah.
our picks for our
Yeah.
classic Christmas. Thank you for being my guest.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Thanks for
And
having
thank you
me.
for helping me with the technical difficulties.
Anytime.
I will
Anytime.
get a new camera soon, so that won't be an issue anymore. But
Okay, okay.
to everyone watching or listening, I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, go check out Rachel's channels, Rachel's Reviews, and the Hallmarkies podcast, and check out our yours will probably come out before this one.
It'll probably be in December.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't know
so
when
mine's gonna
yours
be in
is.
December. So
Okay.
whichever one comes out first, we'll see. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed this, and I hope everyone has a very happy holiday season. And take care. Bye.
Very good. Bye.